past couple of weeks, there has been this rumor circulating around AGIG and AGTube saying that Kit Kittredge and Kirsten Larson are going to be getting reintroduced into the historical line in their original form. So without further ado, let's just get started because as you guys know, I have a lot of thoughts, I have a lot of opinions, and I am just so ready to share them with you guys. So let's just get right into it. So last year in the summer, Molly was reintroduced into the historical line and she hasn't really gone anywhere. She's still in the historical line and American Girl every blue moon will decide to promote her. And last year after Molly was re-released, we started to have the rumor mill spinning saying that during the winter time, we were going to get a re-release of Samantha in her original form with some of her original outfits. Now that never happened and I just want to express the sadness I feel about that because Samantha, for me personally, is one of my favorite historical characters. That girl literally got Nellie out of an orphanage. Spoiler alert, yeah, that happens in her book. It's very intense, but she's one of my favorite historical characters. I find her to be such an icon. So American Girl backpedaling and not re-releasing her was really sad for me. I was really excited to see her. People were saying that she was going to be reintroduced with most of her collection, her birthday dress, that we were going to see her Christmas dress, we were going to see like her table and chairs, like all of those different little things that makes Samantha so iconic. However, wintertime came, that didn't happen. I was upset, but recently a lot of people have been DMing me, giving me information saying that Kit Kittredge on April 6th at the American Girl store and all throughout American Girl is going to get a relaunch in her original form. Now, for all of you guys that are big fans of Miss Kit Kittredge, I'm very happy for you. I do like her. However, she is one of my least favorite American Girl dolls. I don't like her hair. I have a lot of triggering moments of dealing with Kit's hair in the hair salon, and for me, her books were never something I went out of my way to read. I did see her movie, which is legendary. Miss Abigail Breslin nailed it. Stanley Tucci, Jane Krakowski. I mean, there's so many legends in that movie, so I love her movie, and it actually made me sob my eyes out. But for me, Kit Kittredge overall as a doll, her collection, it just doesn't appeal to me. I find her to just be very bland. So for me, hearing that Kit was going to be reintroduced into the historical line, it just was something that did not excite me. From my understanding, American Girl is going to re-release her with some of her birthday collection. They're going to release her back with her dog. They're going to bring her back out with some of her other iconic outfits, like her pajamas, like the sailor ones, which I do find really, really cute. But for me, this is something that I just, again, am not really that excited for. Be Forever Kit was one of the worst Be Forever dolls I think American Girl has ever created. Her entire redesign just, I think, also added probably as to why she's not one of my favorites. I feel like everyone else got kind of like a good rebrand, but Kit Kittredge is one of those ones that just really, the design flew out the window. I don't even know. I also am not a fan of the fact that they shortened her bob. I feel like her bob going even shorter made her hair play even worse, and something about her just made her look like Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. So for me, with the Be Forever relaunch, she just wasn't a favorite of mine. So who knows? With this, I feel like it can go one of two ways. Either she gets re-released and I get the ability to actually fall in love with this doll, or she gets re-released and everything that I think about her is just solidified. But let's talk about why this is kind of important. I feel like American Girl doing this is extremely important because this whole like rebringing dolls out of this Be Forever era that they've been stuck in is kind of what like Taylor Swift is doing with her original music. So I feel like American Girl picking Kit, they picked a very popular doll that they haven't really done anything with for a very long time, and they're letting her come back out in her original form so that way this new generation of children can fall back in love with her and get reintroduced to the public again, which I think is a really smart move. And I'm going to go into Kirsten right now, but for me specifically, I feel like Kit being the first one isn't that big of a stretch. I feel like after Samantha, Kit definitely has a reputation for being one of the most beloved historical dolls. So I am excited about this. I'm excited more so about the fact that American Girl is slowly but surely reintroducing every historical character in their original form and getting rid of Be Forever altogether, because as you guys know, Be Forever for the OG collectors was something that really ruined the historical brand for a lot of us. And for me, it really did put a bad taste in my mouth for the historical line, because some of these outfits are like not even remotely historically accurate. And one of the things that I fell in love about the historical dolls was the fact that they were so historically accurate, and Be Forever really just tainted did that. Good for Kit. She's coming back April 6th. I don't even know if I'm going to be there, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like I may end up going, but probably not. So if you end up going, you may or may not see me, but who knows? I may go. I don't know. I'll decide later. Now, let's talk about who I think the problem child is in the American Girl brand, which is Miss Kirsten Larson. And I call her the problem child because I feel like American Girl doesn't even really know what to do with her. I feel like that became very evident during the Be Forever rebrand, that they decided to bring out Samantha and then later on do a Molly Be Forever rebrand, but they never really tackled Kirsten, and I feel like it's because they didn't really know how to bring her back. So for me, bringing back Kirsten before bringing back Samantha is such a weird wild card in my eyes. I know that there are people in this world that are big fans of Little House on the Prairie, and that's what she's giving, but for me, when I ask people who they had when they were young children, they always go for Samantha, Kit, Felicity, you know, all of those dolls. But whenever I ask people about Kirsten, they're always like, she's a little too plain Jane, she's a little too Sarah plain and tall for me, so I am definitely like just not a fan of her in general. So for me, it is a little weird that they're bringing her back. I don't know if because of TikTok nowadays and everyone talking about American Girl dolls on a different platform that people are starting to get a nostalgia and they're realizing that people did in fact have Kirsten growing up. And I'm very surprised that there are people in this world that had Kirsten growing up, because when I was 9 and choosing my American Girl dolls, I remember Kirsten was archiving, but I was like, she just looks like, I don't know, she just looks too plain for me and I just wasn't a fan of it. So for me, hearing that she's being brought back, it is just like weird. I'm still just very confused as to why Kirsten is being brought back this summer and not Samantha. I get it. I feel like a lot of Kirsten's story takes place during the summer. I just feel like Samantha was the better choice, and it definitely following Kit would have been really great. Hopefully they're adding new outfits to Kirsten's line. I'm a little skeptical as to see what they bring back for her, how much they're going to relaunch with her, because from what I remember, not a lot of her outfits are really that popular or sought out after. Who knows? Maybe they are, and I just like am not in the groups of people that are big Kirsten fans. And if you're a fan of Kirsten, please comment down below and let me know. But for me, I just feel like Kirsten is definitely a wild card, and I'm very surprised by it. So I am excited to see what they bring back out for her. I'm assuming it's going to be like her birthday outfit, maybe some of her accessories, definitely her nightgown, you know, but I definitely feel like this is good. Hopefully they see with this new generation whether or not Kirsten sells. I feel like they're kind of wasting their time because I feel like she's not going to, and that's just my own personal opinion, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe Kirsten being brought back will have a resurgence of people wanting her. Aside from that, I'm excited to more so see how Kirsten is brought back and what her sales look like. It is just giving wild card to me, and I can't stop saying that because she really is just like a doll that I want to see the fan base, and for that release I may go just to like visually see the fan base, but who knows? Maybe it'll be big. Now let's talk about the big picture. I feel like American Girl doing this is giving people the ability to re-fall in love with these girls one by one as they bring them back to their original redesigns. I feel like American Girl lately has not been giving the historical dolls a lot of attention because they're trying to figure out how they're going to relaunch all these historical characters and at what pace they're going to be doing it. For me, I would be happy if they did 3 relaunches of the original historical characters a year. This year being Kit, Kirsten, and Samantha. And then maybe next year it being Addie, Josefina, and Kaya. And then next year we get like Julie, Rebecca, and hopefully maybe like even Caroline or Mary Grace and Cecile. You know, you never really know what American Girl is planning. But if they're doing this, I do think it's a smart move. I feel like people for years have been begging American Girl to bring the historicals back in their original form. And now's the chance. So I actually applaud American Girl for this. I think it's a smart move, and I'm really excited to see what they end up doing. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you guys excited for Kit and Kirsten to be coming back this year? I feel like it's a hit or miss with people on whether or not they're excited for this. Let me know who you're excited to see. Let me know who you want to be re-brought out into the historical line in their original form. I feel like a lot of you guys have favorites, and a lot of you guys are excited to see specific dolls be relaunched as their their original forms, so let me know down below. Thank you so much for all the love from last week. My recovery has definitely been slow but sure. I feel a lot better this week, so your love is definitely working, and thank you to every single person that sent me DMs, comments, all the love. I really appreciate it, and I am so forever grateful for you guys. All right, you guys, make sure you guys are following me on my Instagram, which is at the Doll Studio by Chris. Make sure you guys are following me on TikTok. I am now officially on the Tik and the Talk app. You can follow me at Chris American Girl. It will be in the description box. And then on top of that, make sure you guys like this video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.